Clean old-fashioned hate. Okay. We'll see what we got. Thank you, buddy. Look like you got mango over there. That's mango? Oh, okay, gotcha. I like them all.
I'm willing to bite half. I was gonna bite half of that pineapple.
Okay. Appreciate it, bud.
Should you really
Oh,
hate
you start the screen back up.
I mean, it's such a mean, nasty word. But in the case of clean, old-fashioned hate, there's really no other choice. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. Back to pass, it's Alford. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. The Ramblin' Wreck and the Dogs have been fighting it out for a long time. Now, people forget Georgia Tech is a charter member of the SEC, and that was a long time ago. First meeting back in 1893.
Yeah, and reportedly they wanted to join the SEC later, and Georgia said no. But how about this? Tech has a line devoted to Georgia in their fight song about how much they hate them. So that gives you an idea of how deep the hate is.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Play action on first down. He's got an open man. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. The Dogs pick up the first down through the air, and the Georgia faithful starting to howl and bark.
And we've seen that in the past with Georgia. Maybe you get a little bit conservative, a little bit too much reliant on great defense, run the football. The reason that they broke through, the reason they started winning championships in the recent era, they became more aggressive, more dynamic throwing the football down the field.
Caught in the backfield, it's Scott. Turning it on! He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Aga trying to make this red zone trip pay off. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it on the move. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs!
Well, This offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Give to the running back. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on third down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Scanning the field, it's Lacey. Quickly to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
The throw. Makes the catch. It's Scott. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
And quarterbacks love running backs who can catch the ball because they're stat patterns. That's an easy throw for this quarterback to make. He's just letting his running back do all the work. Get him the football out in space and let the magic happen.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it on the right. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. Man down on the play as the officials.
He needs some milk. Get that boy some milk. He weak. Oh my gosh.
Georgia going back to work with another first down. The snap sets up the throw.
Ooh.
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Bishop, why you moving my foot? Move. Move your bone. There you go. Move. Away from me.
Looking to throw, it's Lacey. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
That was on me, Lacey. On me, Lacey.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. Pause to throw again. And the pass is incomplete here on third down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
Now the play fake. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. This pressure from the defensive front is overwhelming, much like when three-time All-American David Pollock played on the Georgia defensive front. Whatever happened to that guy?
A washed-up old guy. I've heard bad things about that guy. But no, when you look at these defenses Georgia's had, these dominant defenses, man, it's just big, physical guys up front. You think about the Jordan Davises and the Trayvon Walkers of the recent past, just guys that dominate a football game. You have to know where they're at on every snap.
Kick is in the air. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Right down the middle. Oh, it's picked off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and now all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take the field?
You're right, man. The momentum swings so fast, and now this defense's job is to go out and stop it, right? Like, we made a mistake, you huddle the guys up, sudden change, be aware they might take a shot down the field, but let's grab the momentum right back.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Handoff from the shotgun. Running to Green. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Moving away from pressure. He's open on the right. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
Man, it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
They'll leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
To the air, it's Alford. It's complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
The Yellow Jackets have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Phillips. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. They make the stop right at the 10-yard line, but oh, what a turn of momentum with that interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time. Oh, he's got some space. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making checks. To the air, it's Lacey. Keeps looking downfield. Unloads to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? So it's not just a strong running game. The Dogs can be dangerous with those weapons up top.
And I think when you've seen Georgia really dominate in college football over the last several years, it's because they've been more aggressive, more willing to throw the football, early downs, trust their quarterback, not just the ground game.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
I just love the play call. You're getting a fast player out in the open field, and it's enough to get you a first down.
The Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Wiley. At the 35, he's open. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
And I tell you what, all this spread offense, man, it's really accentuated receivers in so many different shapes and sizes. But this guy, they're going to find him. They're going to find him early. They're going to find him often. He's made so many plays throughout the season and really been the feature of this offense. And this dude has worked his way. He might get a trip to New York as a wide receiver. That is not normal, and neither is this dude.
And the Dogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Caught close to the marker, it's Williams. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. He's going to find that matchup, get him.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. LSU has the lead right now, but it hasn't come easy. They're in a tight one. They're up by 4 over Houston. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Touchdown,
Yo, what?
Georgia.
What just happened there, Mike?
This defense taking one back to the house.
Did he stripped the ball from him while he was up? That happened so quick. Yeah, that just happened so quick. Oh my gosh.
I mean, we were born to do more. We just grew out of the running back body. You could tell the gas
that was nasty.
low, but the big fella getting the touchdown.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee.
If he dies, he dies.
25. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
He refuses to choose, huh?
Back to throw, it's Alford.
Oh, this one.
He's got him. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. And the Yellow Jackets want to pick up the tempo.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half.
The big ball.
He's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Bring in the heat. Catch in the middle. It's Phillips. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. The Yellow Jackets are on the move.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They'll run play action.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Throws for the tight end. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He couldn't quite get loose on that return. He'd already made the play, and they've got it at the...
Tell him he'll be all right, man. Wrap it up. Come back in the game, man. He only need one shoulder anyway. Don't even worry about it.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking for a man. It's Lacey. And the defense...
Hell of a pursuit there. I was like, somebody gonna bump him. Somebody gonna bump him. Nope.
This defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there. Getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here.
Yeah. Correct. They were tired, boy. They ran out of gas. You could tell, like, they started off crazy. Like, yeah.
And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. That's reeled in. It's Wiley. A solid pickup there. Works it to the
Yeah,
38
yeah,
before
okay.
being pushed out of bounds.
And I think this
He
receiver's
crashed.
forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line
These
up
are
all over the
Canadians.
field, but it's not just
I
catching
was about to
post
say.
routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his
And then
toolbox.
he crashed.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air.
Here's an interesting situation after that incompletion.
Oh,
for the
you got
offense
me
all of a
there.
sudden,
Okay,
because
okay,
you've had
okay.
success. You've scored 2 touchdowns on your first 2 drives. You've got to be playing with a lot
That's
of
on me,
confidence.
Chico.
Does
That's
that
on
carry
me.
over and make you feel like going for it here on 4th down? You've got the playmakers. You've made some big plays early in this game. Field position
Watch that
would say
blitz.
you
Watch
should
that
punt
blitz.
it, but what does the head coach decide to
Watch
do?
that blitz.
Finds his tight end. There he goes.
That boy slow.
All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Lacey. Makes the grab. It's Singleton. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The
Yes.
offense looking for a score.
You about to go to the score?
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already.
Fair enough.
Heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is.
Oh, and
Let's
that's.
make it
Oh, I thought he was gonna catch that.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This just looks like too much backyard football from this quarterback right now. We've already seen a pick in this game. Bad fundamentals on that last throw, throwing it off his back leg. He needs to trust his coaching. He just needs to settle himself down.
Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
And here comes money down for this offense. 3rd down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
They thought they could just run it on
Hey,
3rd
Mike,
and
chill out,
short,
man.
but this
You ain't gotta hit him like that,
defense
man.
was there to
It's
make
uncalled
the
for.
stop.
Uncalled
Man,
for.
that is beautiful defense, timing up the blitz, getting in the backfield, and not just getting there, laying the big lick.
I think that ball carrier, his eyes were like saucers on that one. He knew he was running that thing right into the teeth of it, and boy, he paid the price.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Right on target the first time. Now he'll try another from 24 yards out. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. A delay of game penalty is the last thing you want when you're in this part of the field. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And the try is no good. And guys, this will stay a 24-point game.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Got it in stride inside the 20. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Well, let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
He'll bring it out. It's Martin. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Dropping back, it's Lacey. Floating away. He'll pull it down and run. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism and he showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
Got his man to the left. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Wiley. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. They'll immediately call timeout.
Could this guy be the next receiver to bring home a Heisman Trophy? He's got everything you looked for in a game changer at the receiver position. He's off to a great start in this one.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Off the play fake on 1st down. The pass falls incomplete and there are 8 seconds left.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And they'll push that lead out a little further. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. He'll put total leather and get this 2nd half started. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They got plenty done through the air in the 1st half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the 2nd half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Here's the pressure. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Pulls it in, it's Williams. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
And that's one of the things I love about this quarterback. He has the athleticism and the elusiveness that when things break down and they're not perfect, he can still make the play go. Great job of buying time and locating the receiver down the field.
Drag down, and they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the 2nd half.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there, more and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Wiley. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the 3rd quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
The Dogs will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Dogs! And the beatdown has ensued. Things getting tough for the Jackets as the hairy Dogs putting the bite into this one.
Georgia owning the Jackets, and they've owned this series, this rivalry, the hatred between the two. Right now, it's looking like that Governor's Cup going straight to the Dogs.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Back to throw, it's Alford. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
And the Yellow Jackets racing to the line in a hurry-up. Caught over the middle, it's Phillips. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Got it in the middle, it's Phillips. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the 1st down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the 1st down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
They'll go to the fullback. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. You're in plus territory, no desire to give the football back. Punt doesn't even
Hell no, man. I saw the ball go over the line too, man. But hell no, man. I saw him go over the line, but nah, man, something ain't right. God. Come on, fellas.
Quick handoff.
Good cutback, good cutback. Call me now.
But they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Alford. Throws to the tight end. Grabbed over the middle, it's Phillips. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt, first half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this.
Michigan State ain't got the ball. Okay.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Martin. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Gets it to the back. Across the 25, he's got room. Turning it on. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Got it in the middle, it's Wiley. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
That boy want that Heisman. He in the running for the Heisman right now.
Quarterback's ability to is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's Alford. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Gets rid of it. Got his man on the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Yellow Jackets come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go back to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Pressure coming. Catch in the middle, it's Phillips. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. From the gun to give, looking for room. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Unloads to the right. Another interception. That's his fourth of the day. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Looking to throw on first down. Swings it out to the flat. Oh, he's got some space. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Wants to throw on first down. Flips it out in the flat. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker.
Yeah, and you see
lay down, Jacoby. Just lay down.
Wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
The Bulldogs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play.
Damn.
The play action fake. Fires to the right. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say it's out of bounds, an incomplete pass.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
And the Dogs lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Georgia going up tempo.
And this offense does it again on third down. They have been so elite on third down all game long. That's the money.
There he goes. Got enough for the first.
Yeah. No, we're not gonna have that. Okay, fair enough.
Fresh legs, man.
Fair enough, Mike. I see.
Last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Gets it to him on the screen.
So Kobe, get something out of that.
On that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
Back open in the middle. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
On third down, he drops to throw. Firing to the right, complete. And he'll take it in. Touchdown, Georgia. And that might be a dagger. They push the lead out, and they are now setting their sights on their 12th straight win. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
From the gun, give on the inside. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him.
And this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Alford. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll send the back in motion. On 4th down, they'll throw for it.
What?
Safety, the ball was loose in the end zone. It goes out of the back, and they're probably
Mike, what was this? What?
And that kind of sums up the day for this offense. I mean, nothing has really gone your way. Now you give up the safety. Tell you what, this team's got a lot of work to do over this next week to get better.
Them dogs, man. Gotta call the dogs off.
He's in open space downfield.
I don't know what happened there either, but hey. Good interception. Let's go, Stu. Fight back.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute there.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. The offense setting up shop at the 46.
Don't jinx me, man. Don't jinx me, Mike. Come on, Mike. Come on, Mike. Don't nobody care about no regular season, man. And then I don't need the jinx for the check.
I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This
got to stay healthy. That's goal number one, man. Keep everybody healthy.
Timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Riley. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive gain right away.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. And the Bulldogs have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Out of the gun, the inside handoff.
GG, my boy.
He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. The clean, old-fashioned hate was evident, and now Georgia Tech has even more reason to hate the Dogs because the red and black come out on top. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.